Welcome back to another part of this F1 Manager 24 Create a Team career mode with Andretti in Formula 1, and I need to address the elephant in the room before we get on with today's episode. Yes, I look like I belong back in my maths class. I look like I'm 14 again. I have not done this out of choice. I am doing Movember this year, which, if you don't know, is the leading charity trying to change the face of men's health, be it various different men's cancers, mental health, and suicide prevention. And I'll leave a link down below in the description and pin the top comment to my Movember page. So if you don't know, the task is you clean shave on the 1st of November, you try and grow a mustache. I've got to basically shave the rest of it and keep it like this, and try and grow my stash over the month and try and raise funds doing it that way. I'm also doing a move challenge along with my mates. So yeah, that's why I look like this at the moment, and that's why for the rest of the month I'll be growing a very questionable mustache, which will be very present in any face cam videos I do. But if you guys want to support and donate, if you can, then any sort of donation would be massively appreciated, especially because I'm doing this. Like, this isn't a look. This literally looks like, if you guys have been here for a while, this might be giving you flashbacks to Aarava from 2012 or 2015, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just waiting on the tash, and maybe that will change it up a little bit. But right now, we're in the mud. Right now, we are significantly down. But that's the whole point. But yeah, just thought I had to get that out of the way at the start of this video, because there's literally no avoiding talking about it, because it is very apparent. But yeah, it is for Movember, and if you can, the link down below in the description or the top comment will be to my page where you can donate for a great cause for men's health. Anyway, back to the business of this Andretti career mode. As things stand, we are in a very lofty position, I feel, from where we started the season, you know, with such low funds. This is 15 million. At one point, this was less than $500,000 we were working with at the start, so we've really turned the ship around. We're third place right now, above Ferrari, above AAGP, and I was wondering, you know, we are flying high. Like, how are we doing this? I don't think we'll be able to catch Porsche, because they are consistently actually still scoring about the same points as us. To be fair, Ferrari and AAGP coming back at us a little bit in the last race we did, but I was wondering how we're doing this. And then I took a look at the updated R&D chart. That upgrade we brought to Monaco was massive for us. That really took us a leap above and took us into the top bracket of Formula 1. But the strangest thing for me is McLaren are right up there, and if we go back to the standings, they've only scored 44 points. So what is going on for McLaren? And then also, how are the Red Bull drivers still doing it? Teo Porcher is still thumping everyone in this championship, despite apparently on paper the Red Bull car isn't even like dominating, like, you know, in terms of pure out-and-out performance. So if that's just Porcher's performance, then fair play. I mean, Tsunoda as well up there in P4 doing a decent job, but Porcher in comparison is just crazy. Like, Tsunoda almost is showing where maybe the Red Bull car really is in reality, and Porcher is maybe just making that massive difference. I don't know. But yeah, at the moment, because of this, you know, this season's been very confusing for the R&D chart, for team scoring points. I actually can't call it. I literally have no idea, you know, how the next couple of races will go. I think the aim will be trying to stay ahead of Ferrari and AAGP in this next phase, because, as I alluded to last episode, because we've got a little bit of money here and we're in a much better position than I thought. I thought this was going to be a year where we try and aim for maybe P6 or 7. We're shooting so far above it that we must funnel in upgrades now for next year's car, because our car is still a bit weak in some major areas. It's great in others, you know, medium speed now, first place, which is great. Third place, high speed. But I think, yeah, now's the time to put in parts for the research. We've got the money to put in a couple of parts, and also we've got the money to go for a new head of aero before that, so that all those upgrades are as effective as possible. So we've had, you know, Liveries, she's been doing a great job, but I think the time is to go for someone better, someone at the caliber that we want to aim for in Formula 1 with Andretti. And that is, of course, as we scouted last time, the current head of aero of Ferrari. He's got 6 months left on his contract. The buyout would be 1.7 million. So we could definitely pay him out of his current contract and go for it. He's open to negotiations. We've scouted him, so we know where we stand when it comes to his contract. You know, what is he on right now? 4.7 million. I mean, what are we paying our current... I'll bet we're not paying our current head of aero a lot at all. 1.9, okay. I mean, that's a understandable upgrade of salary, to be honest. So let's sign him on 3 seasons. Yeah, 3 seasons, starting immediately. Salary, I'll bump him up to 4.8. I'm happy with that. I think we could probably get away with no signing bonus, to be honest. Buying him out 1.7. I think he'll go for it. I honestly think he'll go for it. You know, that confidence level is very high. At the moment, he's coming to the end of a 5-year contract with Ferrari. So I feel like, Diego, come on, man. You're gonna want a new challenge. And what better than Andretti? Basically, you know, a fresh brand to Formula One. And you'll be numero uno. Top dog will give you whatever you want. So come on, accept it. 28 days it's going to take for him to consider this. To be honest, can we get a sooner answer? 7 days. Okay, 14. How about 14 days? 14 days to make a decision. And we'll even chuck in a signing bonus because of that. 200k signing bonus. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that's a strong offer. We shall see if he accepts it, though, in 14 days' time. And we'll hold off on any research parts until we get him signed, because then he will affect those research parts. So with that, 11 days till Silverstone. I think we just mosey on till that Grand Prix. In this episode, by the way, we are going to be managing the British Grand Prix, simulating Austria, managing Hungary, and then simulating Monza. Just 4 races in this episode. I figure if we do 4 this episode, 4 the next, and then we can end with a 2-episode finale special. We do have a new side pod on the way also, so we're gonna actually gonna maybe get this done and made in time for the British Grand Prix. So that's gonna be pretty decent, actually. All right, let's see if we can get this manufactured in time. I have a feeling maybe not both, but let's see. Okay, what? Oh, not even one gets done in time. If we rush it, okay, we can rush this upgrade and get at least 1 side pod on the car. We're obviously going to give it to Leclerc, our star man, on $52 million per year. But this will also then obviously get to Liam eventually. And very nicely, we had a board performance review. So the target was P4. Right now, we're P3. So I actually forgot their target was P4. So to be fair, we're actually nearly aligning. We're, you know, slightly overachieving, but that's solid. That's really, really solid. And because of that, we've been given a small little 750k boost in income for the board confidence. Lovely. Oh, yes. What a man. What a man. Yes, Diego. Diego has accepted the contract. Welcome to the team, son. Welcome. Oh, what a signing this is. What a sign. And we've left Ferrari in shambles. Mid-season, they've lost their head of aero. So now that we've got Diego in our wing, it's now time to do some research. Let's go for a chassis, I think, to start off with, shall we? We've only got half this ATR period left, so I'm going to use all the ATR period on this one. And then next ATR period, I'll split them, I think, 3 ways to do 3 different research parts. But yeah, we're committing now because we've overachieved so far for the season. You know, this is a long-term plan. You know, this series is going to go on for another season. And that will hopefully maybe be a year where we can challenge a bit more. I mean, we're still yet to score a win, so we need to do that as well. But because of that, yeah, we're committing now. I'm committing that we're going to have a holding pattern of performance upgrades in order to get the next year's car in a good way. The sponsor plan has been achieved. That's lovely. How much money is that? 3.7 million. Oh, 3.8 for a hot lap experience as well. Oh my, we've actually finally got some good financials again. I actually feel secure. I feel secure. Can we upgrade some facilities? Oh, we might need to refurb, actually. Okay, this is good. This money came in. We need to refurb the wind tunnel. Team hub is in dire need of a refurb. Race simulator as well. The hospitality. Oh, yeah, I forgot. 1.2. That's far too expensive for hospitality area. Boardroom is 21%. Oh, go on. 80k for a refurb. I want to build another weather center, maybe. Or do we go for... Ooh, do we go for a factory level 4? How much is this upgrade? 14 million. Okay. That's a bit too much. 14 million. Are you kidding me? I think that's the target, though. Eventually, we want to earn enough money that we can make that upgrade. Right, a new side pod on Charles's car. And, yeah, we only have one of those, don't we? Yeah, just one. So, there. That's on Charles's car. That's on Liam's car. I think the rest is all fine, isn't it? Oh, chassis. Wait, hang on a minute. Did we not make... Oh, is it underway? Oh, okay. We're still making the chassis. That's incredible that we've only just got one of the chassis made. Okay, so Charles is going to have a new chassis and a new side pod. That's pretty big. That's a significant package in for the start of this episode. I actually forgot that the chassis was still being made. I thought for some reason we had already done it. Okay, fair enough. So race targets, still only 10th, but I believe in Lord Percival. And Lawson's been doing pretty well as well, so I'm going to believe in him to go 15th or above at least. All right, Q1 time here. It may not be the team's home Grand Prix or Leclerc's or Liam's, but it's my home Grand Prix, so I want to still do well and show up some of the British teams if we can, hopefully. It's a bit cloudy. No rain forecast for this race weekend, so this is going to be about all the pure pace that this car has got. Leclerc coming out of the box with a new side pod, new chassis. So the entire midsection is brand new. And hopefully that'll be, well, basing off the jumps we've been making with upgrades, hopefully that'll be another big jump. And maybe this episode could be the time where we score our first race win in Formula One with Andretti. Because although things have been going really well in the season so far, we haven't got a win yet. It's a bit mad that we're third place in the Constructors and Leclerc's, like, you know, fighting for second in the championship, and he's yet to have a win. We're yet to have a win as a team. But that's also how inconsistent everyone has been around us, apart from Teo Porcher and Red Bull. Right, sending Liam out now behind all that traffic. Leclerc's kind of in the middle of things. Leclerc with a purple and a green coming across the line. Let's see what it is versus Russell. 125. Ooh, a second quicker than Russell. That's pretty good. As we saw, Porsche apparently are the best team on the grid. So that's very, very decent for us. What's Liam got in his locker? He's got acres of clean air, actually. Only catching up to the Haas. Lawson. Oh, what the? Brother, what happened there, man? 2.6 or... That can't just be the upgrades, right? If that's the difference in upgrades, oh my. Okay, no, Porcher's up there, so no. There's still some quick times to be found. Lawson's going to have to go again. All right, that's a bit more like it, Lawson. That's a bit... You know what? It's only Q1. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But it's looking good. That's pretty damn good on the top left. That is pretty damn good. But Porcher's up there as usual. Behrman in the Ferrari. O'Ward in the Audi. What a mixture this is in the top 10. I've said it before. As AHEP continue to really struggle. What is going on here? They've dropped off massively. At this rate, we're going to have to go back and save them at some point after we've done Andretti again. Oh, Colapinto up there in P7, though. That's pretty good for him. Franco maybe getting a bit more used to the car. He's been a bit of an enigma. Bit of a mystery, really. He's 88 rated, Colapinto is, but he's not been matching Antonelli in the qualifying sessions. That's hurting him in the races coming back through. But yeah, we've said it many times in the season so far. It's very competitive, you know. It's hard to tell what it's going to be like. But right now, things are looking promising. But let's see how it goes into Q2. Right at the end of the session, quite a few people going quicker. Russell and Ocon, 1-2, actually showing that they really do have some pace there. Behrman third place, though. So Ferrari, you know, not being phased by losing their new head, old head of aero. Luke Browning up in P5 in the Williams. That's pretty mad. So we'll see if he can carry over that pace. Maybe just be a bit of a one-lap glory in Q1. Right, Q2, I'll let Lawson go out first this time round since we let Leclerc go in the first session. Both out earlier than most, though. See how Lawson does. That's how Lawson does. He's locked up somewhere. That's how he did. But he's still hopefully going okay. Ooh, 128.9. Why do I feel like that's going to be horrendous? Yeah, that is horrendous. 2.2 seconds off. Bloody hell. Lawson, can you just get a lap done properly on the first attempt? Right, Lawson's going again. Leclerc's going to have to go again because all of a sudden, what on earth has happened here? Where is our pace gone? We're down in 13th and 15th. What's happened here? Lawson's on his flying lap now. Leclerc, does he have space? Oh, he has acres of space. He has acres of space. Right, Lawson, please. Give me a green. Yep, that's good. Another green sector as we're catching cars. Oh, he's going to catch Leclerc.
These guys.
Oh, my God, no. Leclerc held him up. Lawson just swore into the radio because Leclerc held him up in the Magda Beckett section. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. That is not going to be good. Lawson yellow in the middle. Crosses the line. Oh. Only just goes P10. Only just. And I have a feeling that's not going to be enough. Oh, dear. Is Leclerc going to get held up by Lawson now? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, no. Our two teammates are fighting a little bit here, holding each other up in qualifying. That's not what you want to see. Leclerc. Oh, dear. Leclerc, yellow first, green middle, purple last, and yet doesn't improve. And so that means that yellow was so bad it just negated any improvement. And that yellow happened when he got held up by Lawson, didn't it? That's a bit awkward. Oh dear. Go out again, Lawson. Go out again. Leclerc, do you even have time? I don't know if Leclerc's going to have time here, you know. Oh no. Oh dearie me. With the new chassis and the new side pod, Leclerc is going to be knocked out here. And it may be because of Lawson. And Lawson might get knocked out because of Leclerc as well. They've been infighting there with the blocking. But the difference is Lawson had enough time to go for a final lap, maybe. I mean, he's going very slow right now. Can you get to the line, please, mate? Yeah, thank you. Okay. So Lawson does have a chance to go back into the top 10, but oh man, that's a hooner. That is a hooner. We're gonna Bro, can you just stop complaining? Get on with the job. Okay, Lawson's cooking. Lawson's cooking. Green first sector, purple the middle, despite being held up. Oh, this is going to be so awkward. Lawson to the line. What's it going to be? It is P3. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I mean, I'm happy he got through, but Leclerc with the new side pod and chassis is knocked out in P14, and Lawson with the old spec is P3. Mamma mia. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That was all because of of both of them holding each other up in quali. What a mess. What a mess. Right, Lawson, you're the only man now, so we're focused all on you. Hopefully going to be a decent amount of clean air. Oh, God, he might get... Why did that look so slow? I feel like he's being held up massively there by Ocon in Village. Oh, my... And he went off. And he went off. Bail out, mate. Bail out. Bail out. This lap's done. Bail out. Bail out. What is going on with Lawson, man? His first lap's always dreadful today. Right, fresh tyre. Go out. Might have time for 2 laps, maybe. All right, I think we'll have time for another lap. It's going to be very close, though. Oh, no, he's not going to have time, is he? He's gone P5. I don't think he'll have time. No. Oh, Lawson, man. I mean, he's P5, to be fair, with that second lap. But I think he could, based off Q2, clearly he could have gone even quicker at the very end of the session. Right now, it's the Ferrari of Lando Norris on pole position for his home race ahead of Russell, Ocon, Pourchaire. P5 for Lawson. Basing off what we saw from Q1, you know, Leclerc could have been up there, but it's how the cookies crumbled. Let's see, is Lawson going to go down any further? Because others are on final laps. Ocon goes quickest of all. Russell now goes quicker. It's a 1-2 for Porsche as they flex the muscles of being top on the R&D chart, and they're now showing it a bit more here. Lando does very well. P3 for Ferrari. Porsche P4. Lawson P5. I feel like Leclerc could have been up there. Could have been splitting the Porsches, to be honest. Van Dorn does amazing. I didn't even realize that. Van Dorn in the top 10 for Williams. Bortoletto up there. So maybe, you know, it's okay. I feel like still there should be more from McLaren basing off where they are on the R&D chart. And then Antonelli and Colapinto both in the top 10. That's at least a bit promising for them. Piastri through in the top 10 for Audi. But I'm happy for Lawson to be in P5. But, man, Leclerc could have been up here. Now it's going to be a recovery race for Leclerc. So apparently it's going to be a one-stop. I feel like we should go aggressive, though, with Leclerc. Try and flex, you know, how much maybe speed there is to still show with a new side pod and chassis. I also know from previous seasons, the one stop is very touch and go. And if you commit to the 2 stop, I think it will be quicker. So let's go with that. I'm happy with soft, medium, soft. I think Leclerc will be able to manage those tyres decently enough. I think we'll make sure we do that. And then for Lawson, even Lawson, I think we go for a 2-stop because he's not got great tyre management. So getting to the end is going to be a bit of a struggle with some good pace. Also, I already know, prepare ourselves. The first stint in this race will be awful. It always is at Silverstone. And then you come back later in the race. But I think let's start for him on softs. Go to hards, I reckon, and then go softs at the end. I think doing quite small stints for Lawson is going to be very key, I think. But let's see what he can do. He's done actually very well, in P5. That's a very, very solid qualifying. So let's see if he can attack people ahead. And then for Leclerc, let's see what this car upgrade's really made of. And if it's as good as I think it might be, I think we could recover to a top 5. I think that's definitely possible.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. There'll be plenty closely watching the Alpine driver in this one.
Quite a surprise to see them in P5, but it's a big chance for the team to maximise their points.
And it looks like we're good to go. Hold on tight. It's the British Grand Prix.
Lights down and away we go for the British Grand Prix. Lawson from P5. What can he do? It's a good start. Let's go aggressive at the beginning here. Lawson, he tried to get P4 from Pourchaire. Stays in P5. I'm happy with that. Oh, Leclerc's down a position. Can we please get a move done at Village? Please get something done at Village. Lawson. Oh, Lawson. Lawson's done Pourchaire. Lawson has done the championship leader that has been dominating the whole thing. He's up to P4. Might even be P3. Go on, son. Ooh, not quite. Others on mediums around us, it would seem. Okay, maybe that's why we've done Pourchaire. Lawson is the lead car on soft tyres. Everyone ahead on mediums. Leclerc's in a big pack of soft tyre runners, and he's in P15 still. Trying to make a move on Gasly. Lawson putting the pressure on Ocon. I fear maybe Leclerc is going to be stuck in traffic already, just basing off this opening lap, but let's see. Let's see. Lawson, though, going really well, actually. Can he actually make this move on Ocon to get up into P3? He's gaining, but not enough, And now we need to calm things down on the fuel. Let's also massively calm it down here on the tyre pushing with this Lawson. Oh, I was going to say Lawson might fall away to Pourchaire, but Pourchaire has actually been overtaken by Bortoleto. So the soft tyre really winning out. Let's go back to standard. I'm just trying to get these temps down as quickly as we can before Bortoleto maybe makes a move. Oh, he's already trying to make a move. These temps are not coming down, man. Bortoleto's got us. Use your stuff. First stint at Silverstone is always ropes. Always ropes. Yep, there you go. There's that massive gap to Bortoleto. And Pourchaire's now part. It's ridiculous how quick the AI are in the first stint of this race. Always. Every season. Right, so Lawson's down to P6. Russell's still in the lead, by the way. Lando second. Ocon third. Bortoleto chasing after them. Bortoleto's doing what I was hoping we're going to be doing with Lawson, but no, it's not happening for us there. Pourchaire is even ahead of us now on the medium, and Lawson is falling backwards towards Van Dorn. Leclerc still P15. Maybe we need to just wreck the tyres. I don't know. Like, Leclerc's not making any room here. Headway can't deploy. Go on. Let's make some overtakes. Go on, Leclerc. Yes, that's more like it. Up to P14. Good. And Lawson's getting overtaken by Van Dorn. He's being overtaken by Williams. Really? Okay, push, man, push. All right, we're gaining a little bit on P13 and 12 with Leclerc. Lawson is pulled away a little bit from Van Dorn and is closing up to Pourchaire. Tyre wear's pretty good still, but they're very hot. They get very, very hot, and they just don't come down. Yeah, now we cook the tyres. And now Van Dorn's close to us again. Oh my God, we're getting attacked. Van Dorn, Colapinto. Oh, the first stint at Silvo is just pain. It's just pain everywhere. Yeah, as Leclerc gets P13 though, so at least that's something to cheer about. Gets Maloney, and he's actually got his temperatures under control. Lawson re-overtakes Van Dorn for P6. It's something. It's something. Leclerc's up to P12, so now he's got a decent bit of clean air to Antonelli. So now things will start to get difficult for Leclerc because these are quicker cars, apart from maybe Van Dorn, but the Williams is actually not too bad, obviously, on the R&D chart, so maybe we should give it more credit. But, yeah, Lawson can't pull away from this train. And Bortoleto, by the way, is doing amazing. He's got Ocon, and he's now not too far off the race lead. This is what I was hoping we could do with Lawson, but doesn't have the pace right now. It's just going backwards. We've been done by Van Dorn, and we're going to get overtaken by Colapinto, I think. Yep, Colapinto's through. I think that's Browning behind us, I think. Oh, no, okay, fair enough. Oh, no, Piastri got ahead of us. What? In the Audi. The Audi's not even that great this season. Meanwhile, Leclerc is actually going forwards. He's ahead of Antonelli. So I think this is showing, yeah, the car upgrades are working well, and the lack of them are not working well for Lawson. Lawson re-overtakes Ollie Behrman for P8. But Colapinto has said goodbye to us. Piastri said goodbye to us. And Leclerc gets overtaken by Antonelli because his tyres are getting hot. Oh, good little duel, though. Side by side with Antonelli. On the outside, Leclerc gets run out of room. He's still committed. This is a very good little battle there with the reigning world champion. Leclerc on the outside of turn 1. Keep it, mate. Keep it. Right, Lawson's in for his pit stop, or he will be in, just as Leclerc is about to catch him. And Ollie Behrman as well. Leclerc will get Behrman. Nice. P7. Keep pushing. We've got 2 more laps. So, you know what? Let's wreck the tyres. Let's wreck the tyres. Right, Leclerc's wrecking these tyres. And in doing so, he's catching Colapinto. Go on, Leclerc. Go on, Leclerc. Oh, this car's actually got a bit of speed now in a straight line. I think the chassis and side pod upgrades have cooked. I think Leclerc's looking so quick. He might recover. Like I said, I think recovery to top 5 is definitely on the cards. Keep pushing. Optimal pit stop now. Yeah, we'll pit in now. Medium. Harvest that. Save fuel there. And I'm going to use this time for Lawson to save fuel. Right, Leclerc's in the pit lane. Lawson will get the undercut on him. But he's on a very different strategy. Right now I'm going to do a holding pattern. Save the fuel right now in this period where Lawson has got Colapinto right up his chuff, but Leclerc has got a good amount of space to Behrman. Antonelli's fallen away behind Behrman. So, yeah, I think this is the right time to save fuel because we're not going to catch Piastri at this stage right now. Lawson might be able to annoy Colapinto whilst he's saving fuel. All right, we're going to bring it down to 0.5 and then I'll stop the fuel saving. Okay. You can stop fuel saving now. All good. All right, so we're in tandem. Lawson P8, Leclerc P9. Colapinto has got us, but I think we can come back at him. And to be fair, I speak about Colapinto getting back at him. We were obviously fighting Antonelli with Leclerc and Lawson and Behrman as well. Colapinto had actually said goodbye to Lawson, so the fact we're near to him again is quite promising. Piastri up the road. Kind of in no man's land because it's Russell, Ocon, Teo Pourchaire in 3rd place, so his strategy's working to be in the top 3. Lando, though, leads the way, but he's yet to pit. Bortoleto has pit, and he's in P2, so I think Bortoleto is doing very well for McLaren in this race. Right, Leclerc's caught Lawson. I'm going to tell him to let him by. Let's not have any funny business like in quali. Behrman gets both of us, though.
Watching the Ferrari.
Behrman gets both of us. Some cars are definitely looking a bit quicker than they were in the last episode, for sure. Leclerc coming back at Behrman. Lawson is in no man's land, but he's just doing his job. Leclerc, on the inside nearly. Ocon with the fast lap of the Grand Prix, closing up to Bortoleto. Pourchaire's ahead of both of them. He's on hards. And Lando, has Lando pit yet? Lando's still not pit. Lando's definitely doing a one-stop, I think, going very long on the mediums. And Pourchaire might be going to the end on hards, I don't know. Right, Leclerc gets Behrman, thank God. Let's see the overtake. Going to be just a simple move on the... Oh, to be fair, he dummied him a bit. Went right to the left. Good move there. Good move. Can we push away, please? And catch up to Colapinto, ideally. And if we catch up to Colapinto, we'll be there with Piastri as well. Lando's pit now, and he's come out behind Behrman. That's a little bit tricky. If I was Ferrari, I'd be letting Lando by ASAP, but... Let's see. Might give us a bit of breathing room as we try to catch up to Colapinto. Use a bit of deploy here as we go down this straight. Here we go. Bit of deploy. DRS on the inside. What a move. What a move, Leclerc. Wow. That was great. Really, really good move there. And now Colapinto will frustrate the hell out of the Ferrari cars. Lovely. Same place again. Out of Magnus Beckett's. DRS open. Leclerc gaining. Oh, Piastri gives him the squeeze, but he's on the inside. You beautiful man, you Leclerc. Oh, this is turning into a great race for him. Meanwhile, Lawson, P10, very much a no man's land. You can see we're not really close to that Lando, Behrman, Colapinto fight, which, by the way, Colapinto is still holding up at least Lando. Lando making that pit stop. He's on softs, and he's not overtaking Behrman, who's on hards, and Colapinto. Damn. That's a big problem for the Ferrari, man. And, well, I don't know. If Colapinto annoys him enough, he might actually come... Well, he might come towards Lawson. Who knows? Lawson probably now has a bit of fuel, actually, to push. And tyre weight's been very okay. It's been a little bit higher at the end here, you can see. But it's been okay. Meanwhile, Leclerc now, look at that mini-map. If you keep an eye on where Leclerc's dot is, he's slowly looking to try and reel in Bortoleto and Russell. That fight going on. Might even use a bit of fuel to help him along. And the pit window's open, so definitely going to push a bit more as well soon. Keep on going, son. Russell pits. We're gaining on Bortoleto. Let's use a bit of deploy. Okay, we're catching. Might be in DRS. Yeah, we are. We've got DRS and Bortoleto. Oh, this is good. This is good, because I was very impressed with Bortoleto at the start of the race. So the fact we're now fighting him is really great. Oh, Leclerc, what a move. This guy's incredibly aggressive today. Can't quite make the move, but fair play for trying that one. Oh, he gets him at left field. And meanwhile, Lawson gets Colapinto. Go on. Okay, even Lawson is coming back a little bit in this race. Nice. Right, let's push. Wreck those tyres, mate. Wreck those tyres. Right, Bortoleto's in. Leclerc continues on to push. Let's see what the last lap was. 131.3. Keep going. What's the last lap here? 130 dead. 136. Okay, yeah. Deploy, give it everything, and we'll come in on this next lap. We've extended a bit. But on purpose. Just in case something happens. You never know. Okay, no battery. Come in. Soft. Fresh tyre. Fresh soft tyre. Lovely. And Lawson, you can come in now as well. Right, Leclerc's out P7 with 15 laps to go. Okay? Leclerc, you know the job, man. It's time to push. Push like a stabbed rat. Right, Lawson's going to be in. Ocon sets fast up the Grand Prix. Leclerc's up to P5.
Good job.
Tyres in a good temperature window. Lawson, okay, pit stop, 2.3. Where is he out? P10 behind Colapinto. Needs to re-overtake him. Colapinto's got a car issue as well. Colapinto with a car issue. Okay, that's your task then, Lawson. Then we can get Colapinto. Might be able to get... oh, no. Piastri's too far away. I think we can get Colapinto with Lawson for a P9. It is what it is. Definitely the car upgrade needs to come to Lawson's car. But Leclerc, I think we could get Russell. I think we could get Lando. His tyres will fall away, surely. But right now, Ocon and Pourchaire is the race win fight. Surprise, surprise. Pourchaire comes back through to cook everyone. Right, we're gaining on this big pack of Russell. I think Pourchaire's in there. He is. Lando's up to P2. What's happened to Ocon? Ocon's flown into the lead. 8 seconds. What's happened there? Has Pourchaire fallen away? Yo, his tyres have gone off a cliff. Pourchaire is in shambles. He's hit the cliff. As Leclerc makes the move on Russell. Makes the move, hopefully on Pourchaire. Come on, get him. No, that's not what we need. Don't need Russell coming back at us. Side by side with Russell. Can we get Pourchaire? Please get him. Oh my God, Pourchaire. You are so annoying, man. Pourchaire just held us up and allowed Russell to re-overtake. What? And now he pits. Of course. Get out the way, man. Right, we re-engage with Russell. Podium's on the cards. That means podium's on the cards. Meanwhile, Lawson, not really catching Colapinto, is he? But he's not being caught, so Russell might get Lando. To be fair, Lando's going very long on these softs. Lando went very long on the mediums as well, to be fair, so he might be pulling off this one stop, but he still may be Oh, Leclerc out of nowhere! What? That was so funny. I had no idea Leclerc was coming up on the inside. Oh, what a move. Double overtake.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia indeed, Leclerc. Mamma mia indeed on the team radio. That's a great team radio, by the way. The fact they've got that recorded from somewhere. Oh, what a... Just swoop through. Through goes Leclerc up to P2. Brilliant. All right, Lawson's catching up to Paul. Oh, Lawson's... He's near Pourchaire. Pourchaire's made a pit stop, hasn't he? Yeah. Pourchaire gets Colapinto, recovers to P7. I think he'll get Piastri by the end of the race. But apart from that, I think that may be game over for him. Bortoletto, after such a promising start, down in P5. Russell losing touch with Lando, and Lando losing touch, thankfully, of Leclerc. And we are trying. I'm trying to push Leclerc to maybe close up to Ocon, but P2 would be a great recovery from, remember, P14 on the grid. Leclerc was. Fantastic drive today. Mechanical fault for Colapinto, and Lawson gets him. Lawson has got up to P8 because of Colapinto's mechanical fault. That's solid. Can't ask for much more, actually, to be fair. From P5 to P8, basing off the car that Lawson's got, kind of figures. And also his driver rating as well. Meanwhile, Leclerc, we're 4 seconds off Ocon. I'm still dreaming of a race win for Leclerc with the Andretti car, but I don't think it's going to come. I think Ocon might have too much for us, but we're trying hard. Last lap, Ocon's got a bit of traffic, but don't think it's going to be enough. Don't think it'll be enough, unfortunately. And Lawson gets redone by Colapinto. What's going on there? Leclerc's been pushing hard, but he's lost touch with Ocon. The tyres are now going off, and it's going to be Esteban Ocon, of all people, that is going to win in the Porsche. I'm so happy for them. GG's. GG's. Leclerc, second place. What a recovery. What a recovery from Lord Percival. P14 to P2. What a race for him. Russell round out a double Porsche podium, it would seem here. Pourchaire P4. Still consistent points for the championship leader. Lando P5. And Lawson actually will stay behind Colapinto despite the mechanical issue. I mean, maybe a last-minute overtake, but Lawson very much needs the car upgrades next race. But, yeah, really sensational. He ran out of fuel on the line. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Cut it fine there with Leclerc, but great recovery. Great recovery. 12 positions gained. Really, really good race there. Pourchaire still so far away, but the fact Leclerc's remaining in second place is unbelievable. This actually might be, forget the world championships we've won with Antonelli, you know, attempted championships with Behrman, you know, the drivers we've had of O'Ward, we had, yeah, I actually forgot we had Russell, obviously. O'Ward, Giovinazzi, Leclerc. This might be one of the star drives of the season from one of my managed drivers. Like, he's doing bits, absolute bits. And, well, in the constructors, Porsche very much outscore us, so they actually try to maybe chase down Red Bull Ford. But thankfully, we do outscore Ferrari and AAGP. So for now, our P3 safe. But it's still quite a close gap there from Ferrari. So, and they did look okay. Like, they tried something very unorthodox with Lando, and I felt like with Behrman, they should have let him by. So I think Ferrari is still a threat. Good money, though. Good money. Once again, both targets met. 2.5 million. We are officially just, yeah, I think we're calm now financially. We don't need to worry. What we do need to worry about is suspension. We need to make 2 more of. Let's do a bit of an inventory here. What have we got on the way? Okay, chassis. Okay, now we've got a second one for that. Front wing, we need 2 more of those. 4 days to Austria. Not a lot of time. Refurbishment of the boardroom has been completed. Side pods are done. So now Lawson has both the side pods and the new chassis. I'm gonna have to refund this suspension. I need to do an emergency on suspension. We don't have one. 1.2 million. That's annoying. All right, Austria, 10th place again. Target for Leclerc, 15th. This time, obviously, simulated. So let's see what the boys can do on their own accord. Hopefully, just another solid result. How are they doing, quali? Ooh, not bad. 3rd and 4th. Both with, obviously, the new side pod and chassis now. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I think we could do some good work here. Ocon P1, though. Behrman 2nd. Pourchaire 5th. But he's always there. Luke Browning impressing in the Williams. So 1 Williams again in the top 10. Lando this time down in P9 in the Ferrari. Both Audis in. I reckon Leclerc could get 2nd. Ocon pole, just won the last race. I have a feeling he's going to gain some momentum here. Maybe go on for another win, but let's see. And Lawson, if he can just finish P5, because I reckon Portier will get him. If he can finish P5 minimum, I'll be very happy. All right, what we got? What we got? Let's see. Oh, that cutscene looks okay. Oh, Russell. Russell comes in. It's a Porsche that wins it. It's not Ocon, though. Where is he? P21. Have some of that. Have some of that. Russell gets the win. Lando recovers really well. 7 positions for Ferrari. Up to second place. Portier on the podium. We both move down 1 position. Leclerc P4. Lawson P5. It's okay. Yeah, that's the biggest show that there's still a lot of work to do with this car, especially for overall race pace, maybe. It's clearly a car that Leclerc can overtake with, but, sometimes the race pace has been poor. It has been poor. I mean, Silverstone, it started poor, recovered well, but there's been some other races where it's not been as great. But overall, quite a lot of movement in the Drivers' Championship, up and down. Quite a few drivers are very close on points here. Lawson, he could break into the top 10 soon. I would like him to do that. That would be good for him. But from this race, Ferrari do outscore us a tad. So they get ever closer. So we need to keep a keen eye on that. And Porsche continue to try and push to catch up to Red Bull Ford. Because even though Portier is up here, where's Tsunoda? Tsunoda's nowhere. 13th place here. Tsunoda slipping down the order in the Drivers' Championship. So I think, honestly, Porsche could actually, by the end of the season, catch Red Bull Ford, but no one's catching Portier. I've already decided. 25 days till the next Grand Prix, so I think there's going to be a bit of time here to do some more research work with the new ATR period, which should be on the way soon, I imagine, or not. When's the next ATR period? 28 days! Bloody hell, this is a massive period. We've already used it all up. Damn, okay, we need to be very sparing with our ATR now. We could do some research parts anyway with that ATR. Let's do some, some minor ones. Let's get a cheeky, what's going to be a big hitter? I feel like the rest of them are big hitters. Side pod. Let's do a side pod without any ATR. 25 days, that's fine. It'll get done just in time for Hungary. And just like that, 25 days has gone by. It's time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Research still on the way. Car parts all sorted apart from Leclerc's engine or gearbox is a bit worn. So need to do a little bit of management about that into the race weekend. But, apparently race target lower than the last race we had. I've always enjoyed Hungary as a race to manage. I think I manage it well, or I have done in the past. So let's see what we can do around here. Bloody hell. 18th place for Lawson. Please, no. Our car's better than that now, surely. Right, Q1. Hopefully it's just going to be a formality. But I want to see some early signs of some pace, I hope. And to be fair, like Hungary, Monaco out the barriers, our car is very good in medium speed, decent low speed. And obviously top-end speed's not been our strongest suit. So apart from the main straight, this circuit should suit our car. So I am hoping for a good performance. We did well at Monaco. Hopefully we can do well here. Both out early. Leclerc is going to have a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Of Tsunoda. Oh my god, that Haas. All right, Leclerc goes top, but it'll be slow. Yeah, it's slower than Lawson's because he got held up by traffic, but it's not too bad, to be fair. Could actually stay in the garage and get through into Q2, I think, with that sort of time. Although the 2 Audis being high up is a little bit concerning in terms of our overall pace. Maybe we do have to go again. Or maybe Audi have just brought upgrades, of course, because a lot can change in 3 races' time as Antonelli goes top, Behrman second, Portier to P4. I think we could probably fine. I think we'll be all right to not go again with Leclerc. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine now. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Antonelli top in this session. It's been a while since we've seen Kimi's name at the top of the session. Our 2 old drivers, Behrman 1 and 2 as well. Behrman second place. Ferrari's looking strong. Audi looking a bit better in the initial first session. And Tsunoda in the Red Bull Ford knocked out. That is going to be bad news for Red Bull. It's great news for Porsche that continue to try and chase after them in the Constructors' Championship. Right, sending both drivers out early. There's no rain, right? Okay, no rain. I asked that because it was a bit overcast, so I thought for a sec, oh god, have we just made a massive cock up with some rain on the way? But It's all right. Although, to be fair, if I sent them out that early and there was rain on the way, that wouldn't be a cock-up. So it actually would have worked out. But anyway, I digress. I'm just waffling now. Lawson 4 tenths quicker than Leclerc. What's going on this race? Lawson's looking very comfy around the Hungaroring. Antonelli top again. Have AAGP made an upgrade? I think they have. I think Audi and AAGP have clearly made some upgrades into this race, but let's see how it shakes out. Leclerc will have to go again. I'll send Lawson out again in case as well. Right, Lawson's out there. Leclerc's out there. I was hoping we had a lack of traffic, but Lawson may just catch up to someone. Although he's just, has he done his lap or no? Yeah, he's done. No, yeah, he's done his lap. So Lawson didn't improve on his second flyer. Leclerc has to, because he's in P10. Oh, dear. More traffic. Purple middle sector. Please don't tell me for the second managed race of the episode, Leclerc's going to be out in Q2. No, he's not. He goes P1. 0.009 quicker than Antonelli. Clearly, Audi and AAGP have made upgrades, though. Clearly, to my mind. Porsche, P7 only. Slower than Browning. Browning in the Williams has beaten Porsche. That's crazy. And the two Porsches, well, Ocon just scrapes in. I think we've definitely had a bit of movement in the R&D chart because this is looking very competitive and a little bit different to what we saw last time out as Behrman goes through into the top 10 and knocks out Ocon. Big for Ollie Behrman. Lando, a little bit frustrating for him. Down in P15, out. Colapinto out in AAGP. That is a very big surprise there. And it's come from the Audis, really. The Audis, Hadjar and the McLaren being up there. Early laps on the board. Leclerc and Lawson very close together. But they are 3 tenths off the Audis. So definitely another lap needed. Porsche goes top right now. So definitely going to be some differences at the top. I'm waiting for Antonelli to go. Oh, Antonelli only second. Porche's really pulled out the bag when he needs it. Behrman down the order. So, honestly, Porsche right now on for provisional pole. After all of that, after all that competitiveness, the current championship leader could be on pole position. Right, let's go Lawson. Good bit of clean air there. Let's wait. And then let's go now with Leclerc. There we go. Right, Lawson, green first sector. Purple in the middle from Liam Lawson. Crosses the line. Only goes a tiny bit quicker. Only P5 for him. That is not good for Liam Lawson. And for Leclerc, what's it going to be as he starts his lap? Oh, he got held up a little bit, I think. Yellow first sector. There was a bit of traffic there. He had to overtake Behrman and Antonelli, I think Leclerc did. And he just had to get Russell there as well. Purple middle sector, though. Okay. What can he do in the last sector? Right now, it's Teo Porcher, the championship leader, on provisional pole. Antonelli, the reigning champ, second place. Leclerc crosses the line. P3. 0.059 off. It's so fine.
Things are looking good.
Damn. Less than a tenth covers the top 4. It's the 2 championship protagonists from last season that are 1-2, though. Leclerc third is pretty decent. Still, Lawson a bit disappointing P7. Still could change, though. Others are still finishing their laps. Browning goes quicker. Wow, very impressive from Browning in the Williams to be P5 ahead of Russell, who now is down to P8. That's horrible. Yeah, P8. Leclerc P3. Opportunities are there. But I have a weird feeling it may be these two fighting for the race win. It's been a while, but Antonelli and AAGP return to the top of a timesheet in Formula 1. All right, 2 stop either way for both drivers, but how we do it is the question. Medium, hard, soft. I kind of like this idea, medium, hard, soft. For Lawson, clearly his tire wear's not good enough, so even the game knows. Probably medium, hard, medium. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that, actually. I think we go a bit earlier in the hards for Lawson, though, to be honest.
And here we go with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out and where we go for the second managed race of the episode. Leclerc, P3, watching the 2 championship contenders from last season go at it. Porsche. He's got nothing to lose. He's got such a big gap, so he can go for it. Leclerc, well, we need to try. Well, we're still trying to get him his first race win. He stays in P3. Porsche is on softs. Antonelli also on softs. Interesting. Okay. A lot of people on softs. 1 hard tyre, Russell. So, That means at the end of the race, we should be the odd one out on softs with Leclerc, which I like, As, oh, he gets poor chair. When did that happen? What the? I didn't even watch that properly. I was too focused on the left-hand side on the ladder. Leclerc gets up into second place. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Lawson, P8. Head of Behrman. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, speed this up. Oh, Antonelli. Oh, bloody hell. Antonelli's cooking. He is pulling away the double reigning world champion. Clearly enjoying a bit of upgrading from AAGP as he streaks away, breaks DRS, as we try and do the same versus poor chair on those softs. Maybe already feeling some overheating as Lawson watches a battle from Piastri versus Russell. Audi, another car that clearly has brought upgrades because O'Ward is up in P5. Piastri P7. We've seen more of the Audis in this episode. And shout out to Luke Browning right now in P4, doing a stellar job in the Williams. All right, Pourchaire's coming back at us a bit. Leclerc's pushing hard on these mediums, trying to stay ahead. All right, Pourchaire's ahead. It's fine. It's to be expected. He's on softs, you know. Patience. Patience. Lawson, meanwhile, has overtaken Russell. That's good. P7. I mean, Russell's on hards. So, vice versa, to be expected that Lawson gets him, but still. Right, Pourchaire sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix as he looks to chase after Antonelli. Meanwhile, oh my word, what? The Williams has just got us for P3. Leclerc just got pushed off the road. The Williams is on soft tyres. So again, maybe to be expected, but fantastic confidence from the youngster in the Williams. Leclerc squeezed him a bit, but he just got down the inside, got the elbow out, really got the elbow out. Because Leclerc went off circuit, I think. Yeah, fully off circuit. Williams up to P3. Yellow flags, what's that for? O'Ward's got some sort of car issue. Lawson's gaining on both Audis who are fighting. And there's a crash involving multiple cars. Who's it involving? Maloney and the Mercedes. We haven't seen too much of the Silvaro team. They have really fallen off an absolute cliff. They are back markers right now in Formula 1. Right, we're being attacked by the Audis. Again on the softs. So they're pressurizing Leclerc. They might overtake him. We got to just hold through. Not worry about it too much if he does. Yeah, O'Ward's through. That's fine. It's fine. Just carry on like this. Tyre wear is in a good place, I think. I hope. As Lawson now is actually the next car to Leclerc. Oh, Lawson holding off Russell. Russell's hard tyres maybe now coming towards him as he overtakes Lawson. That's a little concerning. And Lawson loses 2 positions. What are we doing, Lawson? What is that, man? You just let the Ferrari by. All right, push. The Williams is falling away. He's facing tyre wear. The Audi is now... O'Ward's P3. O'Ward's P3. That's crazy. Can I use deploy here to get Leclerc back ahead of the Audi? Oh, on the outside. Double overtake. 3 wide. On the outside. Go on, Leclerc. All the way around. Yes! Great double overtake. Wow. Good move. Good move. And now he's on the back of O'Ward. Yes, Leclerc. It's coming back towards us. Meanwhile, Lawson. What are we saying? He's re-overtaken Russell at least. And now he's closing up on Behrman, who's getting held up by the Williams. The Williams is falling apart, as you would expect, with the, tyre wear maybe not being there still for the Williams team. As Leclerc gets O'Ward. We missed it. We'll hopefully see a replay. There we go. Leclerc comes back all the way to 3rd place. The patience always pays out. And now we have got Théo Pourchaire. Oh my, the race is really coming towards us now, isn't it, for Leclerc? Leclerc is heating up at the right time. Really at the right time. Nice move on the inside. Pourchaire tried to squeeze him, but Leclerc defiant. Honestly, he's the best overtaker I've seen on the game. He's crazy. He's crazy. Lawson's up to P7 now. He's overtaking Behrman. And he's still to overtake Browning, actually. Come on, let's get him. Use a bit of fuel, maybe, if you want. Right, Piastri with the fast lap of the Grand Prix. What? Excuse me? Oh, Pourchaire's got a car issue. Pourchaire with a car issue. He's not too far off Leclerc still, but Piastri with the fast lap of the Grand Prix might just be up to 3rd in the Audi, so they really have brought upgrades. And Leclerc, though, is dragging Pourchaire along, but more importantly, catching up to Antonelli. Could this be it? Dare I say it? Actually, you know what? Let's not say it, because I said this in Monaco, and then we didn't win. So let's just keep our feet on the ground. Let's keep just working at this first stint. Take it stint by stint. Lawson's P5. He's got O'Ward. That's good. That's great from Lawson, actually. He's coming back through in this race as well. Oh, he's gaining. He's gaining. Leclerc on the inside. Can he do it? No. Antonelli shuts the door. Antonelli a lot better on defense. But with DRS here, can't go on the right. Go on the left, mate. Go on the left. On the left. Oh, beautiful move. We're into P1. P1. Lap 15, though. So long to go. But that's really, really solid from Leclerc. What a first stint this is turning into. Let's push, push. Get away from Antonelli. Yes. We're pulling away. Lovely. Lawson, P5. Okay, there's a bit of a gap. Oh, it's 3 wide. Is it 3 wide? Oh, no, I thought it was 3 wide. As Behrman actually overtakes this. Piastri looking to overtake Pourchaire. I think this is a good time to save fuel for both drivers. I think. Has Lawson got a gap? Yeah, Lawson's got a gap to the cars behind. Let's save fuel now with both drivers. Right, Pourchaire's in. Pourchaire's into the pits, off the soft tyres. He's got a car issue, so also that'll be interesting to see how his race pace is over the course of the next stint. We're still trying to save fuel, and Antonelli's tyres have fallen off a cliff. Behrman, all of a sudden now, is up to third, looking for second. Antonelli has fallen off. Piastri might be falling off as well, and Lawson coming towards him. Leclerc is being chased after by Ollie Behrman, the man who stepped into his car pretty much. You know, Leclerc left Ferrari, Behrman stepping into Ferrari. They never got the chance to be teammates. Behrman looking to chase down Leclerc right now, doing a good job saving that fuel and with good pace on those mediums. Same for Lawson, P3. Maybe not saved as much fuel because we've been, you know, being attacked by Russell. All right, Behrman pits. Oh, Behrman's got the undercut going. Let's push, 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 push. Take them, avoid off high-risk curbs. Let's both push. Both drivers push. We can't get undercut here. It's a 1-2 right now, though, which is lovely to see. Oh, he doesn't come in. What? Really? Really? Was that too late of a call? Okay, coming on the next lap now. You got to go longer, mate. You got to go longer. Sorry. Leclerc's going to come in this lap instead. All right, Leclerc's in. Lawson continues. Lawson continues. Right. Okay, pit stop for Leclerc. 2.2. Where's Behrman? Where's Behrman? Behrman is there. Leclerc is going to stay ahead of Behrman. Just. No. Ooh, neck and neck. Leclerc just stays ahead. Just, but Behrman's attacking him. He's on cold tyres. So the undercut didn't fully work for Ferrari, but it nearly worked. It nearly worked. But now we've extended by a lap, which is good. Right, Lawson's going to come in now. He's done a good job, decent job. Antonelli will take the lead of this race from Russell. Then Pourchaire with major car problems, it would seem. And O'Ward maybe as well with some sort of thing going on as he's being attacked by his own teammate, Oscar Piastri, the other two-time world champion in this race, along with Antonelli in the top 5. Leclerc's now P6. Behrman annoying us. Lawson comes out outside the top 10. But I think a lot of people will be out of sync of our strategy. Right, Leclerc's fallen to P7. Lando and Behrman at this stage have overtaken him. Behrman's on hards, so I was surprised. He's pushing really hard, really quite a lot on the hard tyres, because Behrman now looks to get Oscar Piastri. I think the Ferraris really want this. I think they can win this race. I think they've seen the pace of Antonelli and Pourchaire in terms of the tyre wear. I think Ferrari think they can win this, and I think Behrman thinks he can win this. He's pushing really well on the hard compound. Meanwhile, Leclerc, we're just biding our time. I think we know we've got to play it long term again, just like in the first stint. Behrman's up to P2. That Ferrari, it's rapid, man. What is going on? Behrman's him right now. He's locked in. He is fully locked in. Antonelli is going to get overtaken soon. And Pourchaire with that car issue, down to P5 for the first time. The championship leader may not finish in the top 5. Leclerc's going to get him, I think. Here we go. Go on. Lovely. Up to P5 for Leclerc. On Piastri. Use a bit of deploy. Get past him here. Come on. Yeah. On the outside. Fakes to the right. Goes to the left. Oh, you beauty, Charles Leclerc. Meanwhile, Lawson's P12. Ahead of Russell, who's really fallen out of this race. Lawson got a lot of overtaking to do. I don't know where he loses so much time in these sort of... I mean, I guess obviously he went longer, but... Lawson's got the work to do to come back. And Leclerc now gets the Ferrari. We used a bit of fuel there to get it done, but needs must. Behrman's still P2, by the way. Antonelli's actually managed to stabilize this next stint, but he's on hard, so that makes sense now. As he's getting overtaken by a lapped car. We're third, but Lando is lurking. Lawson's now up to P8. It's looking much better now. Lawson's up to P8, so I think other people are just out of sync with like pit stops and stuff. Let's try and get Ocon if we can. Silverstone race winner. And Lawson's going to fly by him, I think. Yeah, come on. Right, sit rep, lap 41. Antonelli now is feeling tyre wear maybe, and Behrman is finding a new phase of this stint. He is within 1 second. Like I said, mark my words, I think this Ferrari car thinks he can win. Leclerc's not too far off, though, which is great for us. Lando's in tandem, though. It's a very strong race for Ferrari so far. Lawson in absolute no man's land right now. Way ahead of Colapinto. Quite far from Piastri, but P6 solid right now. Got a bit of fuel to play around with. I hope he can catch Piastri, and by the end of the race, maybe even Lando. I hope. But Piastri, getting Piastri for P5 would be really good, I think, for Lawson. Leclerc, though, I mean, let's see how this goes. I'm very curious to see what Behrman v Antonelli's like. Two former teammates. They've bounced around different teams. Currently, right now, fighting for P1 in this race. Leclerc biding his time behind. I say that. All of a sudden, Leclerc's actually nearer to Behrman than Behrman is to Antonelli. I think Behrman's actually ruined his tyres. Oh! Antonelli's got worse tyres, but Behrman maybe just having a phase of saving tyres because Leclerc's right on him. Oh, on the inside. Go on. Oh, just like that. Oh, we can get back into the lead. Let's go. Let's cook him. Let's cook him. Oh, yes. Here we go, Leclerc. Let's go.
Okay, nice work.
Use a bit of fuel if you want. Oh, he's pit. Antonelli pit. We lead again. We've done really well. Look at the tyre where we've got versus Behrman. We can push. Let's get a gap to him if we can. Oh. Right, we lead Behrman by 3 seconds. Pushing hard on these tyres because we know we can. And Lawson's up to P3. Just ahead of Antonelli, who's pit, of course. All right, we're just going through this stint now. A lot of traffic for Leclerc. But we are slowly edging ahead of Behrman, which is good. Antonelli's there. 7 seconds now off Behrman. Very out of sync of this race, though. I think, well, I assume Behrman's making another stop because we are with Leclerc. We are with Lawson. But we are very much out of shift. You know, we're going to be pitting a lot later. All right, Behrman's into the pits. Push again, Leclerc. Time to push again. Right, we're going to come in with Leclerc now, I think. I think now's the right time on the next lap. Right, Leclerc's in, and then Lawson, you're going to pit on the next lap. I'm going to go for mediums for Lawson because I reckon he won't have the tyre wear. Right, Leclerc's in. We come out just ahead of this Ferrari. Oh, wow. Leclerc's done very well.
That's P2.
That pulling away from Behrman on that middle stint has meant that he's got ahead of Behrman still, and he's ahead of Lando, who obviously pit in earlier, I think, for an undercut. But we're 4 seconds off. 15 laps to go. I feel good about this. I feel like this could be our chance for a race win for the first time with Andretti and Leclerc. I really do feel like it's our time, maybe. Lawson P9. Lot of overtaking to do, but we know he can do it. And silently, I hope he can get back up to P5, I'm hoping. Leclerc 2.9 the gap. 15 laps to go now, officially. I think we could catch. 3 seconds. Ooh, 2.8. Okay, it's stabilized a bit. It's all right. Attack again. Lawson sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix. What? My man's cooking on the mediums. Go on, son. As he nearly makes an overtake on O'Ward. Lawson enjoying his time out there. Leclerc even more so as we go through the final corner. Could we go towards the lead of this race? Leclerc, DRS open. Gaining. Go on, Leclerc. Make the dive. Oh, he's still there. How has he managed to find the room? Side by side with Antonelli. And Antonelli will surely have to yield. He does. Leclerc into the lead. Oi. Okay. Calm down the tyre temps. Use deploy. Let's push away. Let's watch this overtake again, though. That was really good. Got down the inside. DRS open for the second time. Kept his wits about him on the outside. And he's into the lead. Right, now it's about controlling those tyre temps, getting them back down and pushing away, I hope. Meanwhile, Lawson catches Tsunoda for P6, and he's through on Tsunoda for P6, on towards Piastri. Oh, Piastri's like 12 seconds, bloody hell. That's a massive gap to Piastri. Probably won't get him, but you can see what he can do. I'm not having to manage Leclerc whatsoever. I've been on standard neutral across the board, and he's gained 8 seconds on Antonelli because Antonelli's tyres are wearing off now. Lando's close. Behrman, for how well he was looking, I thought he was going to be fighting for the race win in the first 2 stints, but it's fallen away for him. But this is still such a strong race for Ferrari, which kind of makes it even more important that we've got P1 here, and Lawson's getting a fastest lap. You know, Ferrari could be trying to gain massively on us in the constructors, so this is actually quite important for us to win. But more than that, it's finally going to maybe happen, it looks like. You know, we've been overperforming in the season so far. 3rd place in the constructors, Leclerc 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship, despite not winning a race yet with this new team, with Andretti, with a new driver lineup of Leclerc and Lawson. And it's taken what? We've had 10 races, on 12 races we've done in the season. It's taken 12 races, but I think we're well on the way to that elusive P1 for the first time with Andretti. And I'm hoping Lawson by the end of the race could just about catch Piastri here. Last lap, last lap. Leclerc is 8 seconds ahead of now Behrman. Oh, what? I'm sorry, I didn't even realize what happened. Not only is Antonelli fallen down to P4, his tyres have gone off, and both Ferraris have got him. It's a double Ferrari podium, so even more important, we're in P1. But Behrman woke up a bit and overtook his teammates for 2nd place. But Leclerc winding through, Lawson pushing hard, but can't quite catch Piastri. But P6, still solid, mate. But Charles Leclerc, he went to Alpine for success. Didn't find it. It's an all-new clean slate this season in 2029 with Andretti entering Formula 1. I'm managing, and for the first time, Andretti and Leclerc will win in Formula 1 together. Come on.
Let's go. Come on. Yes.
Come on, Leclerc.
Nice job, mate.
Let's go. Lord Percival gets his P1 finally. Lawson, P6. Decent race. Oh!
Copy.
Don't tell me that's the finish line. He was level on fuel. What is this? He's level on fuel. The game. What? Oh, no. No way. No way has this just happened. How has he run out of fuel on the line? We had enough fuel. Nothing indicated he was going to run out of fuel. That is the piss take. We've won the race, but at what cost? Lawson is... Oh, my God. He was this close to finishing the race. Oh, my God. That's a howler. No, I'm sorry. That's not even a howler. The game didn't tell me we were at any problem of fuel. You saw that. It said no problem on fuel. Wow. Well... There's always got to be a fine balance in life, you know? Race win, run out of fuel, lose P6, valuable points, but I couldn't care. Leclerc's won. We've won with Andretti for the first time in this season. Soak it in. Drink it in. Hopefully, one of many more to come. B1, P1, love that. Leclerc... Well, he gains on Russell, constructors-wise, because we lost... Oh, for bloody hell. Because we lost Lawson's P6, Ferrari gained on us. They're only 1 point behind us. So it may be Leclerc's day in the sun, our day in the sun in P1. But more importantly, that howler of losing P6 plus the fastest lap means that Ferrari actually gained quite a lot on us and are only 1 point behind us. We could still lose P3 yet in the constructors by the end of this episode because, of course, we're doing one more race simulated. But for now, I'll focus on the race win, which is amazing. Great to get that first win of our Andretti career under the belt. Right, new ATR appearance began, so let's do a bit of research now, but with ATR. Let's do an underfloor, because that's going to be quite important, isn't it? Let's just split that, though, quite evenly. Get that done. We've filled out all our slots, so for now, that's going to have to do. But we've saved ATR ready to put in more research next time out. Right, on to the last race of the episode. The Italian Grand Prix, simulating it. 12th place for Leclerc, 18th place. Obviously, our car is horrendous in a straight line still. So this is the right race to simulate because we may not be doing very well. And at their home race, Ferrari may well be looking to get the win and looking to get us in the Constructors' Championship for 3rd place. Light rain, though, that could help our case in terms of race pace. Let's see what they can do in qualifying, though. Try quali 8th. Oh, Lawson 2nd. Go on, mate. Okay, fair enough. Leclerc only 8th, though, so that's a little bit surprising, but fair play to Lawson. Not too bad. What was the quali full results? Oh, Ward, P1. Audi brings some serious updates, or maybe their car has just been a sleeping giant for a straight line speed. O'Ward P1, Piastri P3, Behrman 4th. Where on earth is Pourchaire? Pourchaire down in 11th. Wow, mad. Okay, crazy. Very mixed up bag, actually, in the top 10. Very, very mixed up. Both the McLarens up there. Okay, let's see what this simulated race gives us. A wet one as well. I'd laugh if Lawson wins it now. Oh, no. Lawson doesn't win, but he is the higher Andretti. 3rd place. Leclerc has a miserable following race after his race win. P10 only. Audi win, though. Audi win again in F1. They haven't won since last season. O'Ward, it's pole position to the race win. That's actually more unexpected than our win. At Hungary, Lando absolutely cooks for Ferrari. 12 places gained for him. Pourchaire does well. He climbs up. Behrman, it's a solid finish. AAGP, okay-ish, I guess, where they kind of, qualified. So it means, Pourchaire is still very much in a world of his own. Leclerc kind of is in a world of his own, following the win. Obviously, only 1 point there. Lawson, despite getting that podium, still not into the top 10 because O'Ward is climbing as well with that race win. Constructors then, there you go. 30 points to our 16. I feel like it was inevitable, to be honest. Let's take the smaller victories of... Well, not a small victory. It's a big victory that we won a race this episode. You've got to be still happy about that. And realistically, like I said, we weren't aiming for 3rd place in the championship. We were aiming, well, the board targets P4. And I think realistically, we can get P4 because AAGP, although they're doing a little bit better recently, I don't think they'll bridge this gap. And Ferrari, they looked better. And Ferrari probably have their sights on Porsche. So... yeah, I think I'm still very happy with where we are. But Audi are improving. They just won a race, so Audi could look to catch up to AAGP. And then we have to keep an eye if they continue that into the rest of the season. But great episode. Great episode. But lovely to see Pato win a Formula 1 race for Audi there in 2029. But more importantly, we win with Leclerc and Andretti in Hungary in commanding fashion. That was so satisfying. What a good episode that was. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. Lawson grows to 86 rated. Comment below what you thought. And, well, what should we comment below if you've watched all the way through to the end here? You know what? Leclerc, he won the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is Monaco without the barriers. It's not quite the master of Monaco. It's the master from Monaco. Comment that below if you watched all the way through. Master from Monaco today. Absolutely sensational stuff for Leclerc. Guys, like I said, if you did enjoy it, do get subscribed for more weekly Formula 1 content. I'll catch you guys around. Goodbye.